Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Sean, again for the Bloggening, and today you might notice that I switched angles around a little bit. That's because when I was sitting down in my chair, I felt a little too constricted, and I don't know, I just felt stiff. So I thought today that I would do something different. I would do it standing up, and we'll just see how it goes, see if you guys like it. I also welcome any sort of comments about ways that I could improve my show, because I'm always up for some criticism. And with that out of the way, today I would like to talk about something a very touchy subject right now, and that would be the shooting at the Sandy Hook Elementary School and how the media is portraying that it's because of violence in video games. And I know that video games are no stranger to being thought of as evil because people say that they would be playing it or uh, being like training themselves, like in Doom for the Columbine shootings. But and people are saying that video games are causing people to, all these psychopaths to come out of the woodwork. And I don't believe that. I think video games are really getting a bum rap for this whole thing. Um, I mean, if now then again, these are just my opinions on what's going on. But of course, I might be a little biased because I am a gamer. But I really don't think that violence in video games would have much effect on the psyche of a psychopath. If a person is wanting to go shoot up, somebody like a place, kill a bunch of people, or even kill one person or kill themselves, they always had it planned in their mind that that's what they wanted to do, regardless of whatever games they wanted to play. And as I hear people talking about and blaming games, I can't help but think back to the 1950s when people used to blame like rock and roll that it was evil and it was corrupting children's minds and all this. And people looking back at it now, they would say that it didn't do anything to people. I mean, to the minds of, people. It was just music, like any other form of, well, like any other creative outlet, any form of art. It's just a different perspective than what other people are used to. Same way with video games. Um, yes, there can be some really gruesome and violent games, but it's, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to me. Well, I guess I can kind of see it from people that don't play games. They might, see them as, oh, how could, you could do such horrible things, um, and it not affect you. But I've been playing games all my life, and I consider myself a very well-adjusted person. I play them for the entertainment value, and I don't think I'm psychotic in any way. I'm not going to go and shoot up any anything, but I must say that Sandy Hook Elementary was a total disaster. I mean, you couldn't imagine many things more horrible than that. And my heart goes out to all those families that lost their children or lost one of the adults that died protecting the children. Um, but uh, and I even feel sorry for the shooter's family about what they have to go through now. Uh, Not only did they lose, one member of their family, but two. and it's just I and not only losing the family, but then having the the thought of you know of like one of their own family members being evil enough to do something like this. Because no matter how you look at it, that was that was an evil act about what happened. Um, but I mean, if you're going to, and even if you do blame video games for all the violence and causing a person to go psychotic, I think you might have to blame media too, because they can be as equally as violent um, with nothing but bad news all over, like any station. You turn on a news station, and what are they talking about? They're talking about death or just corrupt government, horrible weather, that wreaked havoc over, you know, over a place. There's just as much death and violence in the media, but of course they would never say that. They want to find their own scapegoat. Um, but I just wanted to get that off my chest. Um, it's what's been in my mind, and what I think why the guy did it. Um, Honestly, I just think he was a really troubled, sad individual who probably decided, that he was going to kill himself. Uh, um, like before he even thought about uh, killing anybody else, maybe his mother. But I, what I just think, he just thought, hey, I'm going to kill myself, and I want to do as much damage as possible to the weakest people that I can think of. And that happened to be in elementary school. That's what I think his motive was. They still don't know for sure concrete about why he did it. But then again, this is all just my opinion about what's going on. And I hate seeing stuff like this. I mean, it breaks my heart. Um, but I think I've said my piece, and it's going on about 8 minutes now. So, uh, you know how I feel. I would honestly like to hear your guys' opinion. Comment down below and tell me. I mean, you can think like I do and think that video games have no effect on a person. You also can also think that it is video games that they're what completely made this guy into who he was. But please, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. And I suppose that's it for me now, and I'll see you next time.